Welcome back everyone. In today's video, let us understand what are diagrams and also general rules for constructing a diagram. Now, what are diagrams? Diagrams are visual representation of data designed to simplify complex information and make comparisons easy. The purpose of a diagram is to present data in an easily understandable way and visually appealing way, and also helps to grasp patterns, trends, and relations quickly. For example, bar diagrams, pie charts, line graphs, pictograms, etc. In other words, diagrams are pictures or drawings that show numbers and data. They help us understand information quickly. Instead of reading a lot of numbers or text, we can just visualize the data and understand it easy, and also you can explain it to others easily. And also, as we have already seen, there are different types of data such as pie diagrams, bar charts, line diagrams, picture charts, and also maps. Now, as we have already understood what is a diagram and the purpose of diagram and everything, what could be the rules of a diagram? Here are few general rules for constructing a diagram. The first one is title. Title gives you the diagram's name. If you have seen in the example here, there is sales comparison 2024 versus 2025. Hence, by reading the title, we understand that the following graph represents sales comparison, which means one graph is showing the blue line is showing 2024 and the red line is showing 2025. And what are they showing? The comparison. If the sales have been grown or they have decreased, and so and so. Hence, title plays a main role. And the title is written at the top of the diagram or bottom of the diagram. And also, make sure it tells what the diagram is about. For example, here it tells that it is sales comparison. The next rule is proportion between the length and breadth. What does it mean? Which means it shouldn't be too long or it shouldn't be too wide. And we should make sure to keep the shape in good balance so that it looks neat. And also, there is no strict rule, but it should look nice and clear. Now, why are we presenting it in a diagram? So that it looks neat and easy to understand. So, even our picture should be in precise size so that it looks neat and clear for everybody. The next one is proper scale. The proper scale should be selected to make a diagram more attractive. The values shown on the scale should be even number or multiples of 5 or 10. For example, you take 5, 10, 15, or it can be of multiples of 10, which is 10, 20, 30. And also, here as you can see in the graph, we took 20, 40, 60. So some multiples, if you take, it will be easy and it looks neat. And the comparison also becomes easy here. The next one is index. An index should contain the various types of shades, colors, or lines used in the diagram. Index helps the reader in understanding the diagram. The next one is cleanliness and neatness. Diagrams must be drawn neatly and clearly to ensure easy understanding. The next one is simplicity. The diagram must be simple to understand. And in order to make the diagram simple, it is important that the diagram should not be overloaded with mass data. Now imagine in the same example as it is shown, instead of 2 years, if I show 10 years data, would it be easy to compare 4 products 10 years data in one bar graph? No, right? So if you want to use mass or a lot of amount of data, then there are different graphs for it, maybe a line graph or something. Hence, it is important that you always choose right form of presenting the data in order to make it simple and easy to understand. And also, instead of presenting huge data in one or charts, it is better to use several simple charts to ensure better understanding. And it is always recommended that you use very less data. Like here, they have used only 2 years, which is 2024 and 2025. And it is very simple to compare and also to analyze. Hence, use less data and more charts so that the information is easy to understand and practical to apply. The last one is footnotes. Footnotes should be provided at the bottom of the diagram to give clarification regarding certain aspects with respect to diagram. Now, it is not mandatory that you give footnotes, but also it is at few situations it is important that you give your footnotes. Maybe while making data analysis, after putting a graph, you have to give footnotes saying that what did that analysis mean? What is your conclusion or what is your study on that analysis? So that way footnotes are important, but it is not necessary that you put footnotes for every diagram. Hence, these are the general rules and about the diagram. Thank you.